What's up, y'all? My name's Robert Adams. I'm here with the Cinefanatics with a review for Isn't It Romantic? Okay, so here's what's... I don't know exactly where to start with this movie. It is a rom-com starring Rebel Wilson. The thing with this movie is... it's very hard to describe because there's different levels that you could describe this movie at. Whether it's from like the guy on a date's perspective, the woman on a date's perspective, or just the general movie lover perspective. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this off with the movie lover's perspective. I like movies, so going into this, I knew what I was getting into. This is a rom-com, so typically all rom-coms are kind of based around the same idea. Typically it starts with like some hapless woman that is looking for love or may not know she's looking for love or want to find love or something having to do with love, and goes through either something really funny, really weird, something possibly supernatural, and ends up getting into that love that she's looking for or wanting or needing or something. So definitely, I mean, that happens in this movie. You can tell from the trailer what this is. She gets mugged, she hits her head, and then she wakes up and she's in a PG-13 rom-com movie. That being said, this is extremely meta. It knows it's being meta, and that is both one of the good parts about this movie and one of the bad parts about it. Like, just a movie being meta is kind of overdone, I would say. But the thing about this that made this movie's meta usage good was the subtle ways it was meta. There were things in there like camera movements. There's one part in that I'll say, for example, without spoiling anything, her and her date are going to an ice cream shop in the middle of the night, and the camera pans, and it does that perfect like pan that you see in a lot of romantic comedies for that kind of establishing shot. And it's very stereotypical shot, and it was amazing that they did it and they shot it that way. So stuff like that, little subtle things that you pick up on, was fantastic. But the overall meta-ness of it, okay, so we knew it was going to be meta going into it. The trailer, again, shows that she's aware that she's like in a PG-13 rom-com type of movie. Everything's bright, sparkly. New York City smells like lavenders and not like poop. So, yeah, we knew all that going into it. So, for the other perspectives, though, hello, ladies. This part of the review is for you. This was a fantastic date movie, and I highly recommend that you take any guy that you're interested in dating or that you are currently dating to go see this movie. It is a fantastic fantasy full of comedy and romance and that little extra something that is I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not a woman. Let's just skip to the next one. Just... Alright, bros, so here's what's going on with this movie. This movie's called Isn't It Romantic? It is a romantic comedy. This is a movie that your chick's probably going to try to drag you to. So here's the 411 on this movie. It's a decent movie. You're going to probably kind of like it, but I mean, let's be honest. There's only one real, like, romantic comedy movie that guys are into. What is that?
Jerry Maguire.
Oh, that's right, the one with sports and romance. Yeah, because it's got the sports in it. So, yeah, this is going to be a good movie. You probably will enjoy it. It's entertaining. You'll follow through, and you know what? Your girl's going to like it. So, you know what? Take your girl. You know what? Take your guy if that's the kind of bro you are. Just take whoever you want to take to it and enjoy this movie. Yeah.
It's actually You've Got Mail.
Whatever. Go.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is what
Go.
I like to...
So, yeah, in the end, this movie was very enjoyable. Yeah, some of it got a little over the top with its meta-ness like I was talking about earlier. But overall, it was very entertaining. And I would say it's one of the few rom-com movies that I haven't been like just wanting to just like nod off during. It actually held my attention, and it was a very, very decent storyline going forward with it. All the acting was great in it. Rebel Wilson was fantastic, if I can say her name. Adam Devine and Liam Hemsworth, all great in this movie. So, I mean, overall, if I have to rank this movie, I'm gonna go ahead and pump it up to a full, let's call it 3 out of 5 shopping bags.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Yeah, so that's going to be it for this review of Isn't It Romantic? It comes out in a couple of weeks or so, depending on when you're watching this. It may be out already. Make sure you like, comment. If you've seen the movie already, let us know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What things are you looking forward to the movie? Do you have any questions of something that I might be able to answer without spoiling it? Just comment down below, let us know what you think. Also, make sure you hit subscribe up here, and there's also a bunch of videos that you can also check out over here. And as always...
Yes! 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 Oh!
I'll have what she's having. Later. Look, bro, why do you always gotta ruin my shots?
Because you asked me to.